There are cuts that make you look tired, and others that change everything. They brighten your face, refine your features, and make you look elegant, modern, and full of life, even after 60. Today, I'm going to show you the 5 haircuts that are the most rejuvenating for mature women. The ones that make you look fresh and confident without the need for touch-ups. But be careful, there's a common mistake that can ruin any haircut, and almost no one knows they're making it. Stay until the end, because the final style doesn't just transform, it can completely change the way you see yourself in the mirror. Haircut number 5, Soft Butterfly. This cut has a name that already gives us a hint of what to expect: freedom, lightness, and transformation. The butterfly cut is perfect for you if you like to keep your hair long but want volume, movement, and sophistication without looking messy. Its long layers, especially around the face, create that visual effect of open wings. It's ideal for softening features, elongating the neck, and giving a naturally balanced profile. Best of all, it keeps the femininity of long hair, but with a much more polished, modern vibe. Now, let's talk about a woman who wears it masterfully: Jennifer Lopez. Even though she's already past 50, her butterfly hairstyle makes her look as radiant as ever. The layers frame her face without hardening it, and every time she walks a red carpet, her hair seems to float with her. There's something deeply feminine about hair that moves with you, that follows your gestures as if it understands your energy. This cut offers that visual flow that makes your face look softer, more awake, effortlessly elegant. It's perfect for those days when you don't want to spend hours styling your hair, but still want to look like you just stepped out of your trusted salon. Picture this: flowing hair, light-catching highlights, a luminous face, all framed with grace. Because yes, the butterfly cut isn't just a haircut. It's a statement of effortless femininity. What you should avoid with this cut is letting it grow out shapeless and without maintenance. If it grows unchecked, it can easily turn into a tangled mess that takes away elegance from your face. This cut needs a light blow dry or soft waves so that the layers can breathe and look intentional, not accidental. And emotionally, Queen, do you know what it conveys? Freedom. The freedom of letting go of past weight, both literally and symbolically, and moving forward with grace into your most stylish version. Trust me, when a woman walks with hair that follows her gracefully, she doesn't need to say a word. Her style already said it all. And what's coming next is the kind of cut that doesn't shout for attention, but whispers elegance. If you're enjoying these tips, subscribe to the channel. Yes, we talk about fashion, but more than that, we talk about self-esteem, style, and feminine power. Haircut number 4, Long Bob. The long bob, also known as the lob, is that cut that seems to say, I know exactly who I am, and I don't need to prove it. It's the perfect length for those who don't want their hair too short or too long. It falls just above the shoulders or at collarbone level, and its shape visually elongates the neck, slims the face, and adds a sophisticated presence with zero effort. This cut is a safe choice, but never boring. In fact, when done right, it can be your secret weapon to look more polished, fresher, and with that modern vibe many think is only for 30-somethings. The long bob is for the woman who knows her best age is the one she's living now. Now, do you want living proof of how powerful this cut can be? Queen Letizia of Spain. There's not a single public appearance where her hair doesn't look perfectly balanced. When she's gone for the long bob, she's done it with the precision of a woman who understands the power of details. Always styled with natural flow, not a strand out of place, but never stiff either. That exact blend of control and movement is what makes it so elegant, and this cut has a very particular kind of magic. It works for almost all face shapes, gives structure without stiffness, and suits both sleek straight hair and soft waves with volume at the ends. It's versatile, elegant, and when done with clean lines, it can become your new favorite. And if there's one thing we can learn from her, it's this. The right haircut doesn't just enhance your image, it changes how people perceive you, because when you walk with the presence of a queen and your hair in place, people feel it, even if they can't explain why. To keep it flawless, trim the ends every 6 to 8 weeks. Don't let it grow wild, or it'll lose its majestic shape. If you wear it straight, use a quality flat iron with heat. Protection. If you prefer waves, go for large curlers and soft movements. As for color, warm tones like caramel, hazelnut, or beige blonde illuminate the face without hardening the features. You can also play with subtle highlights that frame your face in a youthful but understated way. What you should avoid with this cut is letting it lose its shape. A poorly defined long bob can end up looking like a neither here nor there style that dulls the face and adds no flair. Don't neglect it. Keep up with regular trims and avoid too many layers that take away the polished effect that makes it so majestic. This cut, queen, doesn't scream for attention, it draws it in. Because a woman who wears a long bob with elegance gives the impression that she has her life together, even if it's just her to-do list for the day. Are you enjoying these tips? Then don't miss my ebook, More Elegant Than Ever. It's a complete handbook to help you refresh your image. Link in the description. Haircut number 3, blunt cut. The blunt cut is, at its core, a straight line, but don't be fooled by its simplicity. Behind that clean, minimalist structure lies a powerful style statement. It's the kind of cut that doesn't need to be explained. It makes its presence known. A well-executed straight line can sharpen the face, elongate the neck, and project a polished, modern, and majestic image. This cut works especially well for women with straight or slightly wavy hair because its charm lies in precision. You see it and you know that woman doesn't improvise. Everything about her is exactly where it needs to be. It's perfect for those who want elegance without drama, impact without noise, and beauty without unnecessary embellishment. The blunt cut hugs the jawline as if delicately outlining it. The length can go from chin to shoulder, and its visual effect is almost architectural. It creates clean lines that slim the face, remove the visual weight of messy hair, and instantly elevate any look. And if we're talking about iconic blunt cuts, think of Victoria Beckham. For years, her style has been a symbol of urban sophistication. When she wore the most polished version of the blunt cut, with impeccably straight hair, it was as if every strand confirmed what we already knew. Style doesn't have an age, but it definitely has attitude. Victoria has mastered the art of pairing that cut with neutral tones, structured suits, and her signature minimalist poise. The result? Unforgettable. Whether she's in jeans or a gala dress, the blunt cut elevates everything. To maintain it and get the most out of it, the key is to keep the ends perfectly straight every 8 weeks. Visit your stylist to redefine that line that makes it unique. If your hair tends to frizz, invest in a deep hydration treatment and use shine serums that don't weigh the hair down. And when it comes to color, Queen. This cut is a gem for solid tones. Chestnut, chocolate, espresso black, or buttery blonde. When done right, they make the blunt cut look like a piece of contemporary art. Avoid excessive highlights. Here, less is more. Don't wear this cut without structure. If it's neglected or loses its line, the blunt cut stops being elegant and becomes chaotic. Also, avoid layered or feathered styles that break that sense of solidity. This cut is not for hiding. It's for standing out with class. A woman with a well-done blunt cut doesn't need dramatic makeup or flashy clothes. Her hair already did the job. Walk and conquer. And the next cut, oh, that one doesn't ask for permission. It's bold, fresh, and has a rebellious spark that can rejuvenate not just your face, but your energy. Haircut number 2, textured pixie. If there's a haircut that says, "I'm not afraid to show who I really am," it's the textured pixie. Short, bold, full of movement and action, and absolutely elegant. This is a cut that doesn't hide. It reveals. The neck, the cheekbones, the eyes, everything is on display. And if there's something that suits a woman over 50, it's showing herself without fear, with intention and grace. The pixie isn't just a haircut. It's a statement of stylistic independence, perfect for practical women with a refined eye for detail. This cut gives off a European, modern, almost editorial feel. But what makes it magical is its versatility. It can be sleek and polished for formal occasions or tousled for that casual look that screams effortless Parisian chic. And speaking of women who've made this cut their signature, let's think of Jamie Lee Curtis. She's rocked the pixie for decades, not as a necessity, but as a style choice. It gives her strength, sharp facial definition, and an unadorned kind of beauty. And the best part? It never looks forced. On the contrary, this cut reflects her firm, elegant, and authentic attitude, a woman who doesn't need a mane to command the room. After 60, the face changes, and with it, our hair priorities shift. The pixie helps lift facial features, adds structure to the face's outline, and interestingly enough, brings freshness. Yes, a well-done shortcut can be more rejuvenating than 1,000 anti-wrinkle creams. To care for it, texture is key. Use a light wax or cream texturizer to define the strands with intention. Don't overload it. A good pixie cut already comes with style built in, and when it comes to color, here's where you can be bold. Soft platinum tones, pearly grays, or even light blondes with cool undertones work beautifully. The golden rule? It should brighten your face. Avoid flat, dark colors as they can harden your features. What you should avoid with this cut is wearing it without shape or texture. A flat, undefined pixie can look like a haircut done just because. And you, Queen, don't do anything just because. Also, avoid wearing it too stiff. This cut doesn't need hairspray. It needs freedom. A woman with a textured pixie isn't trying to look younger. She looks more alive, more authentic, more herself. This cut reveals the face with strength and elegance, highlighting features with refined boldness. It's a cut that radiates confidence, style, and unadorned beauty. And if you thought you'd seen it all, the final cut is that unexpected twist. Haircut number 1, asymmetrical bob. The asymmetrical bob is like that little black dress no one forgets. Classic, but with an unexpected twist. This cut combines the best of both worlds, the sophistication of a bob with the boldness of an uneven silhouette, and the result is simply magnetic. Want to look modern, elegant, and a little mysterious? This is your cut. It works beautifully for women who don't want to look like they tried too hard, but clearly know what they're doing. Its secret lies in the balance between structure and freedom. One side, slightly longer than the other, a line that frames the face with purpose. It's like your hair is telling an interesting story without saying a word. The asymmetrical bob is perfect for softening round faces, adding angles to gentle features, and giving the neck a graceful look. It doesn't need accessories, it is the accessory. And yes, it gives off character, but with class. It's not rebellious, it's elegantly bold. And if there's someone who's turned this haircut into a statement of presence, it's Charlize Theron. We've seen her wear it in different versions, with soft waves, pinned straight, even with a tousled yet elegant texture. Every time she wears it, her face looks sculpted and her neck endless. The asymmetry adds movement without taking away power, because true style doesn't need symmetry, it needs intention. To keep this cut flawless, it's essential to maintain the contrast in lengths with precision. Visit your stylist every 6 to 8 weeks to retouch the lines and use products that add structure without weighing it down. A little trick: blow dry the shorter side inward with a round brush and let the longer side fall naturally. The contrast will work its magic. As for color, this cut loves subtle contrasts. A deep base tone like espresso brown or ash blonde, with fine highlights just on the longer side, can create a visual lift that literally brightens the face. You can also go bold with a solid tone, but make sure it has shine and depth. No dull or flat colors. This cut demands presence, not timidity. What you should avoid with this cut is wearing it unbalanced. If the difference in length is too extreme or poorly distributed, instead of elegance, it may give off a chaotic look. Also, avoid too many layers. The strength of the asymmetrical bob lies in its clean shape, not in excess. It's not just the haircut that changes how you look, it's how you feel with it. Each of these styles doesn't just offer an aesthetic option, it gives you a chance to reconnect with your reflection, to look in the mirror and think, there I am, that's me, strong, feminine, fearless. A woman with a well-done asymmetrical bob doesn't just look modern, she looks decisive. Like every step she takes is choreographed by her own confidence. The asymmetrical cut can truly change your life because it breaks the visual routine of always seeing yourself the same. It introduces movement, purpose, and a modern edge that transforms not only your face, but your attitude. It forces you to see yourself from a new angle, more confident, more defined. It's the kind of change that doesn't shout, but everyone notices. And when you look different, you start to walk differently, with more intention, more style, more you. If you made it this far, drop a "I love my hair" in the comments so I know you're part of our community of women who shine from within. What you learned today is just the beginning. My ebook, More Elegant Than Ever, will show you how to dress for your body type, choose your best colors, and so much more. The link's in the description, and only the first ones to grab it will get all the exclusive content, because you deserve to look like a queen.